responded, going 0.7 of a second faster than his previous lap on a 39.56. Good going, Josh.
Seems like the field's spread out quite well now. Rodrigue has fallen back quite a lot from third position Josh, Yan Heng. Maybe these kids are getting tired by now, I would suspect. This is their second race of the day, third race of the day.
Oh, and the blue flags are out. Beautiful marshal in there, just indicating that the back marker has to let the leader lap. And right now we have John Lee on the fastest lap of this race on a 38 flat. This guy is just showing a few tenths superiority on the rest of his field every time he's brought his go-kart out.
Wow, that's only 4-5 seconds off the leading seniors.
Oh yeah, these guys are just going so quick. These cars can go a little quicker under lower temperatures, but right now it's very, very hot, very, very draining for the race drivers.
Well, Rodrigue has really dropped off. He was fighting hard for third position, but it looks like Josh, if he can hold it for another 3 more laps, will clinch the third position.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's all about absorbing the pressure here. Josh looks like he's into a nice rhythm now, and he's got a substantial gap. It was 1.8 seconds on the last lap to Rodrigue. Oh, it's 2.4 seconds now. Josh is on a roll.
So would these kart racers have intercoms in their helmets? Would someone in the pits be talking to these guys?
No, currently the radio communication is not legal in this series, and we've noticed that people have been using radio communication to the drivers in practice. So actually this year at the SKC, we're going to be monitoring radio frequencies from round 2 onwards to make sure that no teams are using radio communication.
Fantastic.
And actually interesting, Ben, we were in a meeting yesterday just talking about potentially recording and broadcasting any communication between people around in the pit lane and in the marshals to add a different element to the race round. What do you think about that?
That would be quite exciting, actually. We see it in the Formula One broadcast, and it's always interesting to know what's going on between the pit crew and the drivers. Because the drivers, these kids don't know exactly whereabouts they are and who's catching them and who's behind. Yeah, it could be quite exciting. We'd probably have to censor a lot of it, though.
Thanks, Ben, for that. And Pavan was just showing the blue flag as John Lee laps him. Very, very clean stuff. Good work from Pavan, seeing that and making sure that he gets past cleanly. No interference on the leaderboard.
So John and Xavier have come up to Parvin, the back marker there. They seem to have gone past quite easy, but that's not going to help Javier try to grab first position. I think John Lee's got his hands on that first place trophy so far, so let's hope he can keep the kart on the track. It seems like he's got everything under control, and he's got no threats happening at all, so he should be able to cruise to this first victory.
That's exactly what I would have said, Ben. John has been very, very good all weekend, extremely professional, and he hasn't put a wheel wrong. This guy is a future champion for sure. All right, so just to recap, we have John still leading, Javier in second. No change on the fight as Josh brings out a bit of a gap to Rodrigue. Oh no, and the gap has been reduced to 1.8 seconds. Rodrigue doing a good lap on that last run. Lucas in 5th place, Malaysian driver Pavan in 6th, and Jaden bringing up the rear of the grid.
And we just see Rodrigue smoothly passing the back marker there. He's really got to put the foot down on the throttle if he's going to try and get anywhere close to Josh and fight for this third position. There's only one lap to go now.
Yep, this is the final lap. This is the final lap for John Lee to have the first perfect weekend at round 1 of the SKC. John's just coming around in the last few corners of the complex as the checkered flag is out, and it's another win for John Lee. Javier takes second place, checkered flag. Great driving from Javier Chung. His dad must be proud. Josh Lee in kart 941 coming down into the last complex. Extremely tricky section. No mistakes here on this turn. And takes the checkered flag. Beautiful driving from Josh. Enrique a few seconds behind in the end in 4th place. And Lucas in 5th.
Wow, what a good fight there. John Lee didn't put a tire wrong there. Absolutely perfect for the whole race. I'm sure these kids are going to be glad to get out of these cars and out of these hot fireproof suits as well.
Oh, absolutely. It's a tricky day out there. There's a lot of heat. It's been traveling around 34 to 36 degrees. But luckily for us, we haven't really seen humidity go over 60% all weekend. That's pretty rare in Singapore.
And you've got another job as a weather host.
Oh, you know, I used to be the weatherman. That was good fun.